Greetings, beautiful family, family of earth angels. How are you today? Just sharing from this place of such profound transformation here. You might remember me many months ago, and over the years I did lots of live transmissions from this beautiful hill that is now no more. The beautiful trees, the beautiful natural reserve that was. I even planted my flag on top of that hill that used to be here. Many times. It was always a joy arriving here, seeing the trees sitting on that hill. And now this has been totally transformed into concrete steps and flattened out, and a big retaining wall behind here, dug so deeply in. It's a very full-on process to have been witnessing that here on the sacred land I've been so deeply journeying with. Let's go and sit in the sand wall. It's I never can see a sand hill and not think of my brother who dug a hole in it and buried himself. It's many years ago. I've done so much healing about that. So I also sit in here, with reverence of all our journey, and fully living, fully living as souls, not as ego constructed humans. For years and years consciously I've been doing soul work, part of a mystery school, but we are the mystery school. Mystery schools that don't give certificates. Mystery schools, we are that when we fully live and when we have embodied our soul. That's also the stripping. That's why I'm not operating anymore in the old. It's totally been transformed, just like this here. Whereas this is becoming more rigid and constructed, it's as if we have swapped. I have become more fluid, like water, like the ocean, rebirthing with water, and deeper and deeper being who I truly am. That's not easy. It's not easy because we've been so conditioned to function who we thought we are and to fit in and to pretend, and this is constant hide and seek play between humans, and then people go, or we've all gone, many of us, if you listen to this, we've gone to retreats, we've done ceremonies, this and that, but to then really live it, continuously live it, that's what it means, embodying, where we are really fully living and letting our light body come on and our soul take over, where we are out of fear, of judgment. And this morning I was deeply reflecting as well. I always deeply reflect, but this morning I just want to share what came up for me this morning as I was riding into the cold morning, and it was icy cold and there was no one on the road when I came out. I remembered all these mornings in the mountains where I was blessed to be to be taken to ski with my parents and my grandparents and so on, it was a blessing because they brought me to the mountains. I always got up before everybody else. It seemed like before everybody else. So I was also the first one, often the first person who took the lift up. And I loved it. I remember this moment that's deeply inside me. And so many times to be alone there with earth, alone with the birds, alone with the mornings, alone with the nights. I love earth so much. I love the fresh air. I love all the mountains and the nature that is here. And the duality of what humans are doing also here, which we have to find a balance, yeah, constructing and destructing. And I wouldn't be sitting here if there wouldn't have been no construction on the earth, right? I wouldn't be sitting here. I couldn't have flown from Germany to Australia, and I appreciate the roads that are here, that, yeah, that we can. This is just a transformation, and some things are, yeah, going out of hand. It seems there's so much destruction of nature, and we are also here as earth angels who've come down here to spread love. Earth wants our love, earth needs our love, humanity needs our love. We've come here to remember that we are love, embody love and spread love, and to just be love. And love is a frequency, it's an energy. If you have a dog, or you have sat with a dog and had a relationship with dogs, you know what love is. You can feel it from them more than anyone. Love is not a romantic exchange or a transaction. We are love. Our soul is love. And those of us who have come down here to anchor love in and live as love, yeah, we have been changing and embodying who we truly are, and then living as love. This is the highest frequency. Yeah. So anyway, I was feeling this morning, remembering my love that I am, that has also always awoken through nature. So every time, all my life, I loved getting up early. That's my natural rhythm. I'm not faking that. I don't set an alarm clock. It's my natural rhythm. This is deep inspiration. This is Earth herself calling me out. Excuse me for a second. I just have to plug my power bank in. This is a deep current of Earth calling me out. I am moving by this deep current, the deep current of Earth. And yeah, all my life that got me up. If it was when I was little, walking to school, I didn't want to sit in a car and go to school. I loved being out in nature. I need to be out in nature. Nature always, and maybe that's for you too, that is for most people, that to remember who we truly are through being at one with nature. Then I was always riding my bike. Most of anything that got me out of bed all my life is my love and my relating with Earth. Because I'm an Earth angel, I'm an Earth frequency love angel. And if you are listening to this, you are probably that too. And we are remembering fully who we truly are. And then we reflect back, what has always lit me up? I've always been lit up by nature. And where I was born was also a beautiful piece of nature. We had cows behind our house. We had a forest. I was born in a village which was set amongst nature. And when I was walking to school or later riding to high school, I had to go through a lot of nature. I had nature every day. All my life, most of my life, I had nature every day. I need nature. I why? Because I'm deeply relating with Earth, and I know that now. That's why I'm also an advocate for like good water that is toxin free, that is super hydrating, through which we can rebirth and stay healthy and well, through which we can heal, through which we can become ourselves, return to ourselves and return to be like water. And also an advocate for the frequencies of source light and of earth and of love. Why? Because it's me. It's a reflection of me. It's an alignment of me. And I've always lived that. And I've lived that in all my incarnations here on earth and anywhere. I am of that frequency. So when we remember the frequency we are as soul, and then living it day in, day out, not just in a retreat, not just in a workshop, not just in anything. Now it's living it every day, and that means being in our highest integrity, where we are not faking what we do all day long and pretending we enjoy it or selling our soul. That's what it means to sell our soul if we do something that is not in our integrity. So we need to do that shift, and that shift can be very hard because we all have had our whole life constructed upon the false self. So that whole life needs to be deconstructed. And that can be very difficult because there's fear. Fear of not surviving, fear of not having money, fear of not being loved, fear of being alone. All these fears have to be conquered. And not conquered through force and closing them off, but through surrender and softness, and with courage of really showing up who we truly are and who we always have been. Not to please anyone, not for any dollars, but just because our soul drives us for that, to that. Total inspiration. Motivation is ego. Inspiration comes from soul. And it's inspire. It's like in spirit, in Spiritus Santo, like in spirit. Inspiration comes from inside, from the spirit, our inner self. That's where inspiration comes from. That's by what we have to move by deep inspiration from the inside. If we sell our souls, we are in the ego, and then we are stuck in fear, and we get drained and depleted. So we have to reverse and return back to our soul, our origin, and then live soul, live as soul, live wildly alive. And that are all these movements of rewilding, of this and that and that. But we can't get a certificate for it. We can't study it. We have to unbecome who we have constructed to be. That's not easy, and that can't be bought, that can't be pushed, that can't be forced, it can't be manipulated. This deep, serious inner work of deconstructing the programs. And all I'm sharing and always have been sharing is assisting in that. If that is Body Talk, the Body Talk system, I've studied that so long and lived it, and the studying, the learning, all the sessions I've shared and received, they have helped me become who I am. All the courses in it, everything. It's been a journey of over 20 years. Everything. My yoga teacher training, my Nia training, everything. So I'm really formally trained, but these qualifications, while I was attaining them, to give me certificates to teach and do that and have a formal qualification and they helped me remember what I already knew. They helped me return to my soul. They helped turn me on to who I am and helped me remember. They helped me meet others of my soul family, and that's still the case. So everything I'm sharing is all aligned. And these frequency devices, my latest, what I've been sharing so much about, is helping us next level because we then are also, we used to be able to only reach the people that were already in the scene, and they are actually the hardest because there are a lot of people in there just pretending. That's all become an economy, a yoga economy and a matcha turmeric latte tantra retreat economy, medicine journeys economy. The frequency devices, with them we are reaching everyone, full so-called mainstream, all ages. Everyone is having rapid shifts in the deep embodiment, because terahertz, the light of life, consciousness, source energy, and PEMF, pulsed electromagnetic field energy, Schumann resonance, earth energy, that spirit and earth, spirit and matter merged, and the consciousness wakes up in people's bodies. I've been sharing with a woman, I think she's in her 70s. I've massaged her with a Revitalax massager for 2 weeks now, and she's been using the therapy 90 plus, and every day there's more life in her body. The feet are becoming softer, the hands are becoming softer, the movement from this comes down to here. I couldn't reach all those that I'm reaching now with body talk sessions before, because they thought it was woo-woo or this or that. But with these machines, we are suddenly reaching so many. And then everything we have learned and become, unbecome, that's all flows out as we share. So the body talk sessions always run as I share. Everything runs. Everything I learned, everything I remembered. So it's a full sharing, it's a full living as soul. It's so beautiful. I just encourage you to go through this heart transformation, because it's worth it. We've come here for that. And that means to accept grief, to go through many, many death portals, to let go, to let go, to let go, to strip bare, to change all our patterns, to change all our conditioning. And as I'm saying that, I just want to wow, I could just fall over and fall asleep, because it's also so exhausting. And these frequency devices are helping us ascension pioneers, because we can recharge our cells and our batteries through that. And it's interesting how stubborn and rigid actually so many so-called New Earth pioneers are. They're just talking from the mind. I'm not judging anybody personally and attacking anyone. I'm just seeing that, because when when I found out about it, I felt everybody would get it immediately, because it makes so much sense. Anyway, often the most so-called advanced are blocked because they're in a pattern of a program they are running. There's so many false ascension communities. There's so many false light communities. It's not even funny. So, yeah. I could tell you also anything. You can see us by our fruit and how we live daily, not by our words. So, yeah. And this means also shedding all our shadows and shedding, the good, the bad, the ugly, the everything, merging it all into one, and just stopping hiding and being who we truly are. Yeah. So, I forgot my water bottle. I'm missing it dearly, especially when I'm talking with you. I don't often forget it, as you know, so let's drink energetically, and I'm going to go soon into the ocean and let that beautiful salt water flow into my body. But let's just drink energetically. Breath and water and wind, and the birds are flying, the beautiful seagulls are up there and above me, and It's a beautiful life, and we are here to fully live it, to fully show up. And what I was just talking about was grief. Many are scared of grief. I remember myself, one time we had a big guinea pig family killed by a snake, and we had lots of guinea pigs die before. And then I said to my children, let's not do that again. I don't want to have guinea pigs. It hurts too much to lose them. But of course, after a year, or it might have even just been a few months, we were guided back to them. I had to keep saying yes to death. That's why I'm also sitting here with this sand pile where my brother died, where at the age of 11, I for sure made that promise, or many times I can remember where I said, I don't ever want to experience that again. I will never fall in love again. I will never love again. All those things. And I still did it always again, because I can't do anything but not. It's not something we do. It's something I am. I am love. And to crack more open to love, we have to say yes to grief, to letting go, to pain. It's just the sensation of the heart cracking open. And maybe that's at least also what I'm experiencing. The more it's cracked open, it hurts in a different way. I'm not scared of it anymore. I'm saying that with a little, be careful what you say, because I have deep respect of the pain of loss. But I am really not scared of it anymore. I have experienced it so many times. And if you let go of the ones you love the most, now that was my brother very early on, that cultured me to be familiar with death and to open that place in my heart that many people have never opened. So since then I've just been cracking it more open to just become more and more alive. That's what I do every day, cracking my heart open and living fully. And yeah, and my heart cracks open, yeah, if I look at the beauty of life, the waves, the animals, the birds, the beautiful humans, yeah, that's what cracks me always more open, is love. And that's what I show up for every day. Stopping hiding. Yes, sometimes I still hide, and then I see it, and then it's like, oh, again, you're doing that again. It's super awareness when we are, yeah, and this is the movement. Also, as Osho, he has a book, From Sex to Super Consciousness. With sex, it's not just the activity of that, but it's also our metta to super consciousness. It's also from birth to super consciousness. And that's not in an ego way, oh, I'm super conscious, I'm so great. It's actually really hard to be super conscious, because we are feeling and seeing everything, and it's constantly integrating. All the time integrating. And thanks to the body talk system, my body has been trained to integrate. I've got seedries running all the time, circulation plugins, defrags, fragmentations, integration, introspection, recontextualizing, reconfigurations. I've got that running continuously because my system has been programmed for that. And I'm sharing that with others. And now with the frequency devices, I'm sharing that in a powerful way. That's an acceleration, because our time has sped up. So these machines have come to help us. They are a gift of Source, they're a gift of God. For all religions, all genders, all sizes, all symptoms, all everything. Yeah, that cracks me open, and I'm bringing that fully to you. There could be nothing more joyful for me to do than, it's part of my showing up with love, for love and as love. So another drink. I feel now I would be drinking. Okay, I'm breathing today instead of drinking. drinking the air in. And also my body is saturated in water, so I can draw from that. We are also not here to become addicted to machines or anything outside of ourselves. That's why there is no water bottle here today. Because nothing outside of myself, I'm not making myself dependent on anything outside of myself. Our direct link with Source and direct link with Earth and the dark core of matter, we are completely nourished in that. And I'm drawing on that always. And as we are transforming, all these things help us transform, and then we will see how long we will need something. We are detoxing, we are deprogramming. There's a beautiful butterfly flying by. We are transforming, and we are the change. We are the change we are waiting to see. We are the change makers. We are the change agents. We are the change bringers. I'm proud to say that. I am really seeing who I am and who you are. And yeah, next level. We are on the next level. And I can only guide by who I am, not of what I say I am, but by my essence. And you recognize that. I don't have to tell you, you can feel it. And yeah, if you love to join, you know where I am. We are in a powerful movement and mission and growing by the day, by the minute. Today we have a beautiful sharing in Adelaide, where I used to live for 7 years as well. It starts at 1, so if you are there or have friends there, you can send them there, let me know, I'll give you the details. And yeah, we are feeling that collectively. And then we're going to have sharings here again soon on the Gold Coast and in other cities. Melbourne is coming soon, and Sydney and Perth and some places I've also lived in, beautiful West Australia. Yeah, I'm deeply grateful feeling this today. Deeply my relationship with Earth. That's why there's nothing I love doing more than sitting somewhere on Earth or walking on Earth or lying on Earth with other beautiful Earth angels. Mostly they are in furry bodies because the humanoids are still often very stressed out, and many ask me if I'm okay when they see me lie on Earth. So I invite you, lie on Earth, not just for a picnic, but just lie on Earth and breathe her in. And yeah, near 5 stages on Earth, rolling around on her and making love with Earth, making more love, because we are love and we are making more love. We are not building sand castles, we are building love castles. So it's very bright, the screen. I can't see myself, but that's okay. I can't see if anyone is on. I wish you a beautiful day. Keep loving, keep showing up, keep just being you, and whatever you watch, when you watch yourself hiding, just watch it and love it. And by watching it, we are changing it. We're just observers. From sex to super consciousness, that's the journey. And our being in our highest integrity, which is just being who we truly are, our soul. And we are not in integrity when we are living out of integrity, out of our soul. When we are living in ego, we can't be in integrity. We can only be in integrity when we are living as soul. Otherwise we are just faking, and we are just a fake construct. And right now, where the planetary alignments and everything is helping us, we are seeing who and where everybody is at. We are seeing truth. The truth is being unveiled and revealed. We just need the courage to see and look and observe. And PEMF into the eyes, which I started my day with, as you can see on the video, helps with that too. Because of the massaging, everything opens. I feel also that the third eye decalcifies and just everything opens. As within, so without. Yeah. Have a very beautiful day. I'm going to go now into here and bathe in these sacred waters with the whales. Because we are here to fully live with earth, with nature, as love, and stopping hiding ourselves, which is love, and running away from ourselves and from love. Let's just stop it. Sounds so easy, right? Anyway, we can only do it ourselves, and everyone does their own way. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm inviting, but you do you. You do what you do. I do me. We sovereign, interdependent, not codependent, interdependent beings. So much love, of course. That's what I am. That's what you are. I see you again later, and always in the quantum field. Have a magical day. It will never come again.